crime scene. Police say one man tried to rob it and fired multiple rounds inside. This unfolding in Midwood this afternoon along Coney Island Avenue. Only Alan Devlin has the exclusive surveillance video.
Three shots pierced the calmness of what was a normal afternoon on Coney Island Avenue. Exclusive surveillance video shows the moment police say a gunman opened fire inside a post office in Brooklyn. Seconds later, a woman in pink sprints across the street, screaming into the air. And off-camera, postal workers running out the side gates and side exits of the post office as police say the gunman took a hostage inside. Isaac helped shelter one of the workers that escaped.
She said there was robbery. I kind of stuck out my neck out, and then I saw everybody's running around. So there was a bunch of people ready to come out. So I said, "Don't we lock the door just in case?" But other than that, afterwards we opened it and I saw more people going in and out, and that was it.
Police say the suspect fled the scene on a moped, and this video shows shortly after the shots are fired inside, a person matching the description of the suspect leaving the post office and getting on a moped and driving away from the scene. Police say the suspect was arrested shortly after.
It's insane. That's outrageous, bro. People are getting more and more desperate every single day. That's some desperation shit. If you don't know out there, whenever you do anything involving the post office or the mail service in general, the United States Postal Service, if you bother or you disrespect the postman, that you go into the post office and do something stupid, that's a federal crime. Anything to do with post office and banks, that's federal. That's not the state. So you think you do some desperate dumb stuff inside of a post office and you're gonna get away with it, you're out of your mind. But once again, people do beat the federal government, but it's very rare, especially if you're broke. This guy who did this stuff, he's broke. That's some desperate, stupid, illiterate stuff to do. To go into a post office. What can you rob in a post office? I don't get it. Every post office has all of the bulletproof glass. Like, how are you going to get away with robbing a post office? And if you do get away, that's a federal crime. The federal government is going to be on your ass 24/7. No matter if you leave the country, wherever you at, you cannot outrun the feds. The federal government is impossible to outrun the federal government. And whenever they do catch you, to beat them, if you're broke, you're not beating the federal government. You need money to go up against the federal government, any type of case. And it's 85% chance they're gonna win. It's like the odds doesn't even add up. 85 to 15% that you probably 15% in favor of you and 85% in favor of the federal government. Whenever you go up against the federal government in any courthouse, they don't lose. It's very rare that they lose, dude. So that's my whole thing to people like that. Like, dude, you're gonna do something desperate and stupid like that and then open fire in the post office. This guy didn't just go in and try to pull an armed robbery. No, he literally fired 3 shots when he was inside of that post office. Took hostages. I don't care who you are, dude. You're not getting away with this. And the stupid part about this guy, he didn't get no money in the post office. So when he drove away from the post office on the moped, on the little bike, in the video you seen them driving away on the little bike, he went 3 blocks down and tried to rob one of those check cashing places where you go change your checks, and he was unsuccessful with that again. And right after that, he got locked up. So now, dude, you're going down for attempt murder, 1st-degree attempt murder, 1st-degree armed robbery, kidnapping because he held someone hostage. So kidnapping, bro, you're not coming out of jail for the next 30 years just being desperate for money. It has to be this guy. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. This guy have to be allegedly on some type of drugs, on some to act like that. People don't act like that sober-minded people who has constructive mindsets, they don't act rationally like that, dude. That's some rational, outrageous actions. Like, to go do some desperate stuff like that to get money, you're something is not right. And I put my life on it. It has to be something with some substance. People like that be heavily involved in abusing substance, heavily. You know, so to me, I once again, I'm going to say allegedly, because I'm not there. I don't know the guy personally. I don't know the guy who committed the crimes. But a normal mind person don't do that, man. You have to be on some form of substance. You have to be on some addiction to drugs. Not even alcohol will get you to do something that dumb. For you guys out there, man, who don't know that law, by law, if the people that delivers the mail, the mailman or the mailwoman that comes to your house and deliver the mails, if you take the bag that they carry, or if you try to rob them, it's a federal crime. It's not a state crime. Robbing someone, a regular person, it's a state crime. If you rob a bank employee, if you rob a postal worker employee, post office employee, that's federal crimes. If you go inside of a bank, try to rob a bank, it's a federal crime. If you want to be a dumbass and go into a post office and try to rob a post office or try to rob the people inside of the post office, once you enter a post office and you brandish your weapon with intent of harming people in return for money, regardless if you get money or you didn't get no money, regardless if you leave broke like you came in, you're still going to be charged with a federal crime. It's 100% the federal government is taking that case. The state is not taking the case. So think smart before you do dumb stuff like that. Think smart, dude. That guy, listen, I don't wish bad on nobody, but to get up and just go do something that dumb and think you're gonna get away with it makes no sense to me, dude. Life is too short, bro. Enjoy life, bro. You know, stop doing bad things for money. Stop taking shortcuts in the pursuit of money. Yes, we do need money. Yes, we need money to pay our bills. Yes, we need money to obtain things that we need to have a better life. You know, yes, we need money to go certain places that, to go on business trips. We need money. Yes, we need money to help friends, family. We need money to help our neighborhoods be better. Yes, we need money. But I do not condone anybody in this world to go commit crimes to obtain money. Money is printed on paper every day. Money is paper. I will not advise any of God's kids on this planet to go commit any type of crime to obtain money. Money is not something you should give your life to obtain. It's not worth it. You know, you do what's right, you come up with a plan, you execute on your plan, and you should make money. You know, a lot of people just wake up every single day stressed out because they have to go work for someone else. And when you go and work for someone else, you're basically helping that person you're working for to accomplish their dreams in life. Earning a paycheck is helping the person that's giving you the paycheck to accomplish their dreams, while you're stuck in a rat race. You know, I tell people all the time, and I say this all the time to people, like, you have to do something to gain the life that you dream of. And the only how to do that, you have to invest into yourself. You have to come up with an idea. You have to come up with a plan. And a lot of people is like, oh, I don't have the money. I don't have the friends. I don't have this. I don't have that, bro. If you're already giving up without trying, you're not going to succeed. You cannot intend to take a leap to do something that you desire and do something that's in your heart. But yet, before you take the leap, you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You're like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think this is going to be possible. Once you start doubting your abilities to accomplish a goal, you're setting yourself back. You can't doubt yourself, dude. You can't, because working for people will never, ever, 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 ever get you to the destination that you truly desire in your heart. Earning a paycheck, you will never ever get to the destination you desire in your heart, man. Bro, in 2025 and going forward in life, if you're going to work for a company, it has to be a Fortune 500, one of those Fortune 500 companies that give you you're probably working on salary for like $1 million a year, 2 million. But if you're working for a middle class business, a business that's making roughly $500,000 a year, and you expect that business to pay you enough money so you could accomplish your dreams, you expect that business that's making $500,000 a year annually to pay you $100,000. It's not happening. It's not happening. So I tell people all the time, the only how to accomplish the things that you see in your dreams, the things that you desire in your heart, the only how to get those things to come true for yourself, you have to take the leap of faith. You have to invest in yourself. You have to come up with an idea and stop doubting yourself. Stop saying that I don't have the money. Stop saying that I don't have the people. Bro, if you really want to accomplish something, you're going to figure it out. You know, get 2 jobs, save the money, you know, don't go out, don't hang out, don't eat out. Like, you're going to have to sacrifice. Without sacrifices in this world, you're not going to accomplish your goals. You have to sacrifice in order to accomplish the life that you dream about. Everything good in life takes sacrifice to accomplish it. Everything, dude. I don't care. I'm talking about in general, in a relationship. You with a guy, you with a girl, whatever relationship you're in, your family relationship, it takes sacrifice to keep a good relationship with your husband, with your wives. There is a lot of times in relationships you have to satisfy. Oh, you don't like that movie. You don't like going to the movies, but just guess what? Your wife or your husband like going to the movie theater once in a while. So that's a sacrifice you have to make in order to keep your relationship going. You get what I'm trying to say? Everything good in life takes sacrifice to accomplish it. Everything. So if you're seeking to have a good life, if you're seeking to accomplish the things that you see in your dreams, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have sleepless nights. You're going to have to stop going to restaurants. You're going to have to stop eating out 4 or 5 times a week. You're going to have to save money. Sometimes you're going to have to get 2 or 3 jobs to come up with the money to start the project. You know, it takes sacrifice, dude. It takes a lot of sacrifice. Like me, I'm a part of this brand. You know, I'm actually building a website, so I don't have the website URL as yet to put on the videos so you guys can support my brand. You know, but building this brand, it took me years. Bro, it took me a lot of trials and tribulation, but I never stopped. I got robbed from people that I met on the internet that I trusted, companies, businesses that robbed me for over $30-something thousand. You know, but I never gave up. The money, dude, imagine working 2 jobs to start a business and then getting robbed for over $30,000. At the beginning of you investing into that idea, it hurted me. It hurted me for weeks, days, weeks. Dude, it hurted me for days. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. But I'm a firm believer in God. I'm a very, very firm believer in God, and my faith in God is very strong. So I know everything that happens to me for a reason. And it was a learning experience for me, because I never been into business, and nobody in my family ever been a business owner. So I took it upon myself. I wanted to change that direction within my family bloodline. I wanted to be the first person in my family to actually launch the business, and with the help of God, make the business a success. So it was not, in my mind, I will never quit. In my mind, once I started, I knew I was never going to turn back around. So I never gave up. After getting robbed for $30-something thousand, it hurted me though. It hurted me, dude. I'm not gonna make this video and tell you no, I didn't, bro. It hurted me. But my faith in God kept me strong, kept me moving, kept me going. You know, I'm gonna make a whole nother video and let you guys know exactly my journey about this brand. And I'm gonna make a lot of videos about my personal journey what it takes for me to do to accomplish this brand, because this is a private personal brand. This is not a design that's already out there. This is a design from scratch to where it's at on my head right now. You know what I mean? I have hats, unisex hats, guys and girls. I have unisex t-shirts, and I have hoodies for guys and hoodies for girls. My website is being built as I'm making this video, and once I get the website up and running, I'm gonna put the link on every video description so you guys can go out and support my brand. This is gonna be $20, 20 USD dollars. So I would appreciate the support, guys. But make a long story short, guys, I just wanted to bring this video to you guys, man. Don't chase money by doing what's wrong in life, because you're never ever going to accomplish your honestly true goals if you're going to chase money by doing the wrong things. You know what I mean? It's never going to work out for you.
Office and getting on a moped and driving away from the scene. Police say the suspect was arrested shortly after while trying to rob a Pay-O-Matic. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. In Brooklyn, Alan Devlin, CBS News, New York.
And the United States Postal Service.
And the exact reason I wanted you guys to hear the end of this video, thanks to God, nobody got hurt in this dumb individual crime spree. This guy's dumb for just thinking about gonna go rob a post office. You're dumb. And then shooting in the post office, you're more dumb. You're triple dumb. And then taking hostages in the post office, it makes you a loser. You're not gonna get away. God bless this gentleman. I'm not judging him. I'm just saying what he did, his actions was very stupid. You know, God bless him. We as human beings, we're not perfect. But ladies and gentlemen, learn from your mistakes. We're not perfect, but we have to learn from the bad things that we do in life to make our future better. That's how it goes. Don't be one of those people to constantly make excuses when you keep doing bad things. When you keep doing things that's wrong, don't be one of those people that's constantly making excuses. I'm sorry for doing the same damn thing over and over and over and over, and you just keep saying you're sorry. Don't be one of those people, because that's stupidity. In every which way, shape, and form, that's stupidity. So God bless us all as human beings, guys. Please treat people the way you want to be treated. Please treat others with the respect that you demand for yourself. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and his family. Always make God and his family a part of your decision making every single day. And as always, to our Commander-in-Chief, Mr. Donald J. Trump, sir, salute you. May God bless you and your family, sir. I hope and wish you and your family have a great day. To all and every of the people in the United States, may God bless us all. And to all and every of God kids all around the world, may God bless you all as well. Until the next video, guys, please help each other. Let's do what's right for each other. Let's do what's right together to make this world a better place than we came into it.